guys, so in this video, Egoista Professional had sent me some tube gel to try, so I'm going to be applying that to my nails. It'll be the first time I've ever used it, so we'll see what it's like and I'll let you know what I think of it. And to start with though, I'm going to file my nails with my medium ceramic bit and look for any lifting. I don't know if you guys can see here, but I do have an air bubble at the very tip, so you want to remove that. A lot of times those air bubbles aren't there when you start, but by filing you get that air bubble. I don't see it very often, but once in a while I have to go down and remove that air bubble, and you want to make sure, of course, because it's not obviously bonding to the natural nail properly when it's there. So now that that's done, I'm taking that round cuticle bit and we're doing the cuticles, removing them off the natural nail and just pushing them back. You want to make sure, or else you'll have lifting if you don't do proper prep work. Now I'm taking my nail prep, which dehydrates the nails and removes the dust, and I'm applying. I decided they did not send me a primer or a base, so I'm going to do a primer and base that I already have, so I'll put that on. And then we will be applying that base, and the base will go on thinly, and then I'll be curing that for 60 seconds in my combination UV LED lamp. Okay, so Egoist just sent me some polygel nail liquid, which we use with the tube gel, and here's the tender rose I'll be using, and as you can see, it has a seal on it, so I'm just going to remove that so we can see the color. There it is. And I'm just going to take my spatula tool and just going to use this brush to be applying the tube gel, and I just wanted to put some of that polygel liquid into a little jar, so it makes it easier to use. Okay, so now I'm applying it, and you're going to be wanting to dip your brush. I've been playing with it on the pinky, so now I know you dip your brush and then you want to remove a little bit of that liquid when you go to push the polygel down. I'm just absolutely loving this polygel, this tube gel. It's just really easy to work with. It's not like previous ones that I tried. It's not sticky. It's actually really neat to work with. It does remind me kind of acrylic, but yet gel too. It's kind of, I can see why it's a mixture of that. So anyways, you just keep wetting that brush and removing some of that liquid and just playing with it till you're happy. And then once I do get that on, I'm going to be curing that for 60 seconds in my combination UV LED lamp. So I'll let you guys watch me apply it. And then when I do get this nail done, we're going to try a dual form with this product and see how that is. And then we'll be curing that one as well. So here's the dual forms I'll be using, and when you're sizing it on a nail, you want to make sure it's going from sidewall to sidewall, but you don't want it too big and you don't want it too small either. So of course, again, I added some of that liquid to that spatula so it doesn't stick, and then applied it. And now I'm just going to take my cuticle pusher and pat it down. And then when I get it down, I think I'm going to grab my brush as well, and I'll start patting it into where I want it. And when you get it on there near the cuticle, you want to put it a little bit thinner, I find. And I'll just keep working with it. I'm going to actually add a little more, which you can do. You can do that on the nail or on the dual form. You don't want it too thick on the dual form, but yet I needed just a little bit more than what I had. So I'm going to add that and pat that around with the liquid and the brush. Okay, when I'm happy with it, we're going to be sliding it onto that nail. And you want to put it down right where you want it on the nail, so by the cuticle. And then I'm just going to push it, and this is really nice. Like when I push it down, you don't get the air bubbles like the previous polygel that I used. This is way better. It just sits on there nicely. Then of course you want to make sure if there's anything that was coming out of that dual form to remove it. And then I cured it for 60 seconds, and there it is. Pretty neat. Really quick way of doing it. I could have actually made that nail a little shorter, but that's okay. We'll file that. I'll show you that how I filed that dual form nail. But yeah, you could just mark it with a marker where the length you want. When you're applying it into the dual form, that would make it a little easier. And yeah, I really like how it went into that dual form. Really neat. So now we're going to take my 180 grit file, and I'm filing it. And I really like how it's filing. It's very nice to file. So I'll just file it to the shape I'm happy with, and then I'll be buffing these. I'll let you watch again. Egoista also sent me some gel polishes to try, and this is a Chameleon number 5 Cat's Eye Polish, and I will be using a magnet with it. So first of all, I applied one coat of it. I cured it for 30 seconds, and then I'll be applying a second coat, and then we'll be using that magnet. Okay, now that it's cured, I'm going to do that second coat. They sent me this magnet as well, so we're just going to hold it above it, and then once I get it on there, the line that I'm happy with, I'm going to cure it right away. And on that magnet there is a round side and then the longer magnet, so you have two different choices. This time I just chose to use the bigger magnet, so I'm going to do the same on the other ones that I use the Cat's Eye Polish, the Chameleon Polish on, and I'm going to do one coat, cure for 30 seconds, and then again we'll be using that magnet once I get that second coat on. So Egoista had also sent me a rubber top coat and I really liked it, so I'm going to use that on my nails as well. And if you watch my previous Egoista video on the metallic rose, I had shown it in there. So on my middle finger and my thumb, I'm just choosing to put down a really thin layer of clear builder because I want that sticky inhibition layer. So we're going to put that down, cure it for 60 seconds on both of those fingers, and then I will be applying some Mermaid Glitter to those. Okay, so I'm just taking that Mermaid Glitter and rubbing it into that sticky inhibition layer and pushing it in really well. And of course, this does not have to go back in the lab because it was already cured. So we will be applying a top coat to these. And I decided I wanted to do one more finger with the Egoista Chameleon gel polish, cat's eye gel polish. So we're going to do that. I really liked it, so I thought one more nail. So we're going to do the same thing, 30 seconds, I'll cure it, and then I'll apply that second coat. And then we will be using the magnet on it and then curing that for 30 more seconds. So now the nails that didn't have a top coat, I'm going to finish them off with that rubber top coat from Egoista. And I'm going to be curing those for 60 seconds once we get that done. Well, everybody, I wanted to say that I absolutely loved how that tube gel worked and applied. Definitely worth buying a professional brand like Egoista if you can get your hands on it. It's just a really nice polygel. And I also really enjoyed using the Chameleon Cat's Eye Polish. I've never ever used any polish like that before with a magnet, so they have different colors in that as well. So I will have all those links for the tube gels, the polygel liquid, and the top coats, the Chameleon Cat's Eye Polish down in the description, so you can check those out. Well, everybody, I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I really enjoyed trying out these products. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.